very happy new year. As we begin this new year, new hopes, new vision, and a new energy comes with it that calls us to live our life with newness and design it the way we want to. Today is a very special topic, designing our inner world. And we have a very special guest, Sister Anya, who is here with us from Bali. She is currently studying architecture in IIT Roorkee.
Thank you for inviting me in this program.
Thank you so much for joining us today. So, we really want to know, how did you get into architecture and designing?
So this is actually really beautiful journey for my life. Beautiful moment with my dad. And then he is an architect. And then as a parent, he like noticed that I have also this specialty because since childhood that I like to draw something. So when I choose to the university, he suggests me to continue my study in architecture. I really admire my dad. He has really great values in his life, and then he's also kind of into in spirituality.
It's wonderful to know that your father inspired you and his values and his principles brought you to designing. Currently, in today's world, we see the types of designs, be it in the way we are structuring our projects and buildings, they don't regard the environment as much. If you see the designs of these buildings in the capital cities, it's such a rush and bush. I remember, staying in the village. It was so nice when my grandparents were there. We didn't have so many facilities, but it was calm, tranquil, and felt like bliss. When you're in the city, you have so many technology, you have so much, but you can't feel the sense of peace. Do you feel the same, or what's your view on this?
I have a good opportunity in Bali that the renovation a small place that purpose to meditation center. I would say that after the building finish and then the center is open, and then some people come from foreigner people also come there, and then I feel actually that the vibration of stillness there, and then joyful also. And then I just rethink again, what actually the magic in this tiny space or the really simple design. And then the realization is architecture not just about luxury or not just about design, but attention theirs, and then the values, cooperation. That's why maybe that as a building, physical things, there's a energy also inside. So that's make it the building like a life. There's a life inside. Because like you said, we talk about urbanism. Maybe because the city, so the attention people just for work, getting money. So that impact, the energy.
Energy in there.
Because I believe as a human, we spread our energy from inside to out.
Beautiful, sister. And I really liked how you realized that the attention with which we do something, be it designing, the attention with and the values we put when we're doing something or building something, really gives life to the thing that is. You said you made that beautiful place, meditation place. I mean, continuing on this talk, I'd like to also ask, how can we design our inner world with such a beautiful consciousness? Because if we could bring that kind of peaceful place outside with our cooperation and with our attention, then how do we do that for our inner world?
My principle when design and build, my responsibility, not just like make it okay, a good design or beauty design in the outside, look from outside, but I bring the attention how the vibration,
The vibrations.
yeah, and then the vibration that's come up through our process, construction process.
Our thoughts and the emotions generated in that.
How do we like the flow? We need maintain and nurture the flow. That make sure there's a peaceful there's a spirit, and then self like a belonging to each other. That's when that time when the building process done, automatically the vibration will rise. We like a foundation. So the foundation, not just like we build before we build the building. The first step, we build the foundation, right?
Right. You build.
But not just physical foundation.
Not just bricks. You also build a foundation of vibrations.
Put our good feelings there.
Good feelings, good energy. So are you saying this is the same thing that we should also put for our mind?
Yeah.
Right. So when we are not in a good mood, we have to go in a space and tell, okay, for now, I'm going to time out. Right. It's beautiful, sister. Since you're studying architecture, do you think the ancient architecture principles can give us some advice on how to be sustainable in the modern world?
Yeah, absolutely. So nowadays I just started to learn about Indian concept architecture. That's a call about Vastu Sastra. But during my professional in Indonesia, we call it Vastu Chitra. But the main concept that brought from India. So the basic concept is like a principle that talk about architecture, and then the relationship with the nature, with the human being, and then also with the built environment. So the main principle is we have to consider with the 5 elements in our world, like in physical world. There's air, there's fire, there's soil. So we really need to mindfulness when we choose the materials and then the orientation of the building. So that's why through the Vastu Sastra concept, that's a really lead and then guide us as a designer to create sustainable building. We need to activate our 5 senses with the nature, looking the sun directions.
Right.
So when, for example, through that, we wisely to put the direction of the building. So we have a less energy consumed. We use the natural light inside our space.
Right.
So that's we get the natural elements inside our space, our building. That's like enhance the well-being, the healthiness there.
Beautiful.
That's a really basic things that I start to research from that.
I think you really touched on a very good point. The first principles of building, and nature already has so much to offer and the energy to offer. And I find it so funny that we sit in daylight, but yet we have to turn on the lights. And we sit in a cool, windy place, but still we have to turn on the AC when we come into the rooms because of the designing of the rooms. So Vastu Shastra definitely helps to activate our connection to nature and use nature in living a beautiful, eco-friendly lifestyle. And with that, we've come to an end of this session, Sister Anya. You beautifully told us how we need to be aware and involve values when we have to design. And it's a lot more about having that inner awareness with which we are doing whatever we're doing and talking to the self, be it about the future or what you're doing right now, to be able to design your world, because no one else is going to do it for you. You can design it yourself the best. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining in, and we wish you also have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you.